How's it going, YouTube? Scarf Jump Gaming back with another rental team from a subscriber. We got Robert here. Dropped this team to us. He said he got top 200 with it, so very impressive. Looks like a pretty fun and reliable team here. We got an interesting Garchomp with Focus Sash, so a lot of Garchomp variants on the channel lately. Wouldn't have it any other way, but yeah, we got the Swords Dance Scale Shot, so that should be fun. We got a Zapdos with Pressure. Now, I do prefer Static, but Pressure's fine. It's not that big of a deal. With a pretty common set that we have run before. We got Quagsire with Unaware, which is a very good ability, and the stockpile is going to be interesting. I can see this thing being really good. Glastrier, Assault Vest, which is interesting. I like it. The moveset is pretty standard, but a good moveset. And then we got Porygon 2, which I always hate going up against. I never play them right when I have them, so that should be interesting. And then Nihiligo, we know how to use that. It's got the power. I think that's on like 90% of them, if not more. Pretty standard set there. Very good coverage. So there's your special sweeper, along maybe with Zapdos, although maybe I don't know what they're EV'd at. So that will be a fun learning experience. But yeah, that's the team, guys. Looks pretty good, and hey, keep those rental teams coming. This is very fun. I have not played with this team yet, and so it will be very fun to see how many wins we can pick up. And yeah, other than that, guys, we are nearing 350 subs. Thank you so much for the support and hitting that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please do so. It would mean so much to me. And question of the day: what is your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? 0 through 151. Let me know in the comments below. Mine, personally, is Alakazam. Love Alakazam. And Aerodactyl. I guess I have two. Those are two of my favorites. But yeah, Alakazam is just, up until recently, I've always loved for competitive play, but we just haven't been able to get really anything going here. I feel like there's better options in Gen 8. Maybe we'll try an Alakazam sometime. But yeah, question of the day: what's your favorite 0 through 151? Gen 1 Pokemon. But yeah, let's jump into those battles. Alright. We have an opponent, and I like a good Quagsire lead here. Glastrier's not bad. I kind of want Fire type because I know that I should say Fire coverage, so I think we're going to bring Zapdos. I think that's an okay play. We will see. As much as I love Quagsire here, hopefully they don't lead Dracopult. Landorus, perfect. Alright, Quagsire's attack falls. Now, looking at their team, they're probably going to U-turn into... well, they have a few options. We're going to stockpile. I'm really not scared of Landorus, so no U-turn. And goes into Celesteela. That is somewhat okay. They're going to want to Leech Seed us, which I totally understand. I'm going to go for the Scald to try and get the burn. Not that it's physical by any means. Yeah, there's the Leech Seed. And they're probably going to protect next turn, so we might just swap out. Hey, we get the burn. Perfect. Alright, well, Quagsire did what he needed to do. The question is, who do we go into now? And yeah, obviously we want to go Zapdos here. I'm thinking they're going to go Protect. Shiny Zapdos. And the pressure is on. They go for an Air Slash, which we don't care about whatsoever. And so now I'm kind of half tempted to Dynamax. And go for a Max Airstream because I think they're going to swap into Landorus. And I know we can do a lot of damage. Are we max special attack? Are we max speed? What are we? Max speed. So at 177 attack, I know we can do like half if they're non-Assault Vest Landorus. I'm going to predict that they switch out here. They don't, so that sucks. They probably protect or Leech Seed. This was a bad play. And now we look like an idiot. But that's fine. No protect, so they're probably going Leech Seed. That did a lot of damage for not being very effective. So we over predict a little bit here. Lose some life orb. Here comes the Leech Seed. Yeah, not surprised. If I had to guess now, they're probably going to swap out, but at this point we're a little too invested. And so we're going to have to Max Flare. That way if they do switch into Landorus, it at least gets some damage off. Yeah, I think they're thinking about switching here. Alright, so they go for the Protect. I guess that's understandable. We hit the Max Flare here. Should do some good damage there. So yeah, you can see we're over predicting. Can kind of lose you a battle. We'll see. We're not out. We're down, but we're not out. Celestella, get some HP back here. Now I doubt they're going to double protect. I'm not saying they won't, but I doubt it. And I kind of see them switching out again. So I'm going to go for the Max Airstream. I think they switch out this turn. Nope, they just go for the double protect. And it fails, so we could have KO'd this thing. Whatever. Bad plays by us. We're overplaying the Landorus, which I don't think we really need to. But whatever. Alright, and Zapdos is going to lose a little HP. Celestella, under half. It's going to use Protect this turn. Or he'll switch out. One of two possibilities, although... yeah, let's go for the Heat Wave. There's the Protect. Now, now technically they used it 3 times in a row. I can't believe he didn't switch out. Why would you stay in? You know that you're weak to so many moves here. Alright, well, either way, after this horrible playing, they at least stalled out our Dynamax. So good for them. Oh, gets the second Protect, why not? This is awful. This is an awful match. Well, guys, you know what they can't do this turn? They can't reliably hit this Protect. So there's the Heat Wave, and it does KO. So at least we got that going for us. Alright, let's see what our opponent goes out with. Probably Landorus, and it's probably going to Dynamax. Just my guess here. Cinderace, that's odd because we are faster, but they probably have... Sucker Punch. Oh, no Sucker Punch. Okay, so we're going to get the discharge off. Alright, discharge coming out. Now, ideally, we'd take ourselves out with Life Orb damage, but that's just too ideal. Alright, so our opponent is changing to Flying type. Now, here's where it's going to get interesting. Oop, Quagsire has to hit this Scald and get the burn. Okay, let's go for the Scald. Max Knuckle, we ignore all boosts, which is great. Alright, here comes the Scald. Do we get the burn? We do get the burn. Excellent news. And I think we can win this match now. We're going to go for the recover here. We ignore the Max Knuckle increase. The burn was key here. So we misplay horribly against Celestella with Zapdos, but I think Quagsire is going to make up for it. Quagsire is probably the best counter to Cinderace, if I'm being honest. And we have no reason to attack Cinderace here. I'm going to stockpile because no matter what they do... Alright, they're going for a high jump kick. We avoid the attack and they just kill themselves, so... Sorry, knock themselves out. Pokemon don't die. And yeah, so we get the stockpile here. And we're stockpile 1. This will help us in our longevity against the Landorus here. Now we have this battle, unless just something crazy happens here. But a reasonable person would admit that we have the battle. We will ignore this Intimidate. Oh wait, no we don't. Maybe we don't. I don't remember. Does Unaware ignore Intimidate? I may be wrong there, guys. Alright, goes for the Earthquake. This isn't going to do much. Oh, it does about 50, actually, I guess. So not bad. We'll hit the Scald here. We do about half. Now we can play this safe, but I don't think we need to. And our opponent will just cancel the battle. So thank you, Quagsire, for picking up our mistakes there. Very good Pokemon. You guys should use it. This is a pretty solid team here, but I think Zapdos has a little bit of an edge. Garchomp not so much because of the Corviknight. But I think Zapdos is good here. I think Glastrier can be good. And I think Nihilego can be good. Let's run this and see what happens. Because if we get a KO with Nihilego, we will outspeed the Glastrier. Or Glastrier, where was the Spectrier? Oof. Alright, let's see what our opponent decides to lead. I'm thinking possibly Urshifu. Oh, Nihilego, okay. An interesting lead, to say the least. Okay. So I'm going to be straightforward with it. That sucks. Because we don't have really anything great to counter that with. So let's just go for a discharge. We know we're slower. Let's just hope Meteor Beam misses. Where's Quagsire? Why did I not bring Quagsire? He would eat this up 2 is probably a play here. Which kind of ran in the back of my mind. Zapdos is going down. Yeah, down the drain. So that is going to be a powerful, fast Nihilego here. Now here's our chance to get back at it with Glastrier. Because we are Assault Vest. Max Steel Spike is super effective, but Max Quake is ×4. And it will increase our special defense. So we're going to have to go with that. They're going to Dynamax. We're going to Dynamax. I think we survive. I think it's pretty close. I don't think it's great. And we'll see what happens here. Obviously, we're going to Dynamax. We're bulky. We have a lot of HP. We got an Assault Vest, so we kind of ignore that power boost. However, 140 super effective attack is probably going to do about half. Hey, calculations. Okay. A sandstorm has kicked up, but we went for Max Quake. And down goes the jellyfish. Okay. Threat avoided. It is 2-2. We have about half HP. Their Dynamax is gone. We've got a Dynamax. We've got Nihilego in the back. It's possible, right? It's possible. Where was Quagsire? We left Quagsire at home. We'll take a little sandstorm damage. That ain't anything. Alright, so as long as I don't have something that like one-shots us. That's what I thought was coming out of those Spectrier. Yeah, we're going to go for Max Hailstorm. It is our strongest move. Now we're +1 in special defense and we're Assault Vest. We should survive whatever comes out. Okay, Substitute, so we won't survive that because it's not an attack. Well, we will survive it, but that sucks. But at least we get Hail up. That's good. The Substitute is gone. So we'll at least get some hail damage here. I'm going to go for the Max Quake to raise that special defense because I know we can break another Substitute, which I'm expecting them to do. I think that's a misplay, personally. I think that's a bit of a misplay because you just let us get another Max Quake off, which I don't know if Max Quake would have KO'd. It probably does. And now we're basically +3 in special defense, right, because of the Assault Vest. So now we're sitting pretty. We've got Hail up. And now when you substitute, if you do, I don't think you will, but if you were to, yeah, here comes the Shadow Ball. Now we are very specially defensive here. I think we stand a great shot at surviving, and we do, and their Life Orb. And here comes the Icicle Spear, and that one Icicle Spear is enough to KO them. Whatever comes in should be able to probably pick us up here. We do get a Chilling Neigh, however, which is nice. So now we are up 2-1 with Nihilego in the back. And it's Moltres, which is another specially oriented Pokemon. They're going to be faster. Fiery Wrath. There's a small chance we survive this. Actually, we do, without almost any hesitation. So here comes the Icicle Spear. It's probably Weakness Policy. But that does not matter. We're going to activate the Berserk and the Weakness Policy, but wow, that was insane. Okay, so Glastrier really came in clutch here. We had a very bad lead, but we were able to turn it around. So thank you, Glastrier. And that was a good battle. I think that showed off this team pretty well. So I like our matchup here, but I feel like we could pick wrong and get really screwed here. I have a feeling they're going to bring a Snorlax lead. I think we can bring the Heligo here. Quagsire for sure. And then I do kind of like last year, just because it's so strong. Let's do that, guys. And let's see what our opponent does here. Now, they have a lot of leads on their team. A lot of leads. But we have Quagsire with Rocky Helmet, and he's completely unaware of what our opponents are doing. So, I'm feeling good. Alright, Reggie Lucky lead. That is fine. I have a feeling that they're just gonna go for screens. So what if we went Quagsire? Hear me out. Ooh, good play. No screens. Let's stockpile. And they're just going to instantly switch, which is perfect. Into Swampert. Okay, so they're going to try and put us to sleep. That's fine. I'm going to go for the Scald. See if we can't burn this thing. Yeah, we knew the yawn was coming. Not too surprising. Get the burn. No burn. I'm just gonna go for the Scald again. I don't care that we go to sleep. Stealth Rocks doesn't really affect us. I don't think anyone's too upset about that. Maybe Glastrier. There's the burn. Exactly what we wanted. They're probably Citrus Berry, possibly. I'm not 100% sure. Now we'll probably want to go for a Recover at this point. Yeah, we still got Nihilego there. Because I imagine they're going to try and start doing some damage to us. Swampert's done what he needs to do. Okay, Whirlpool kind of sucks. It's not going to do much. But I do kind of like what they're doing here. We'll slowly chisel away. I mean, we'll eventually wake up here. Could be 1 turn, could be 2 turn, could be 3 turn. Either way, we'll wake up. Alright, and they go for the flip turn. This will do, like, yeah, very little damage. And they get hit by the Rocky Helmet, which is great. We activate their Citrus Berry, which is kind of good to get that out of the way. I'm still feeling pretty good here. We'll probably see their third and final Pokemon. And it's Moltres, which could potentially have Solar Beam. We'll stay in. Oop, there's a phone that's not silenced. I'm guessing they're going to Dynamax and max Overgrowth. And I hope that's the case, because then Nihilego should be set up pretty well, and we did some good damage to Swampert, and then I think we win. There's the max Overgrowth. So I think we're fine. This is going to KO Quagsire for sure. Although we were +1, but it's ×4. Maybe the crit mattered since we were +1. I don't know for sure, but what I do know is that their life orb, well, it probably didn't matter then. I know they don't want to take this meteor beam. And the question is, do I get greedy and hit the meteor beam, or do I play it safe and hit the max rockfall? It's ×4 super effective, so it's going to KO either way. They're staying in, so goodbye Moltres. And then the Sandstorm should boost our special defense. So really, I think we're sitting pretty good here, guys. I know Quagsire didn't do a whole lot, but he did take that Volt Switch. Honestly, I think we matched up really well against this team. And I think the Pokemon we brought pretty much won this right off the bat. Nihilego here, for starters, is going to be pretty good, but we'll see. We might not. We might throw out Regieleki. But they are down to Dynamax. Alright, yeah, you had to throw out Regieleki. I'll hit the max rockfall. Just because it's our strongest move here. And this should take it out. Oh, I can't believe we outsped. They're not max speed then. They are focus sash, but they will go down here. I'm pretty confident that there's no way they can KO us. Okay, so technically they won't go down, I guess, which is fine. Bad play. Pretty much giving up, in my opinion. Swampert's burned and has already used its Citrus Berry and is low on health. Oh, well, I guess it's not that low, but Nihilego here is a monster, and yeah, our opponent really didn't stand much of a chance. So either they're not, they don't have a great Regieleki, or they didn't EV train it, or they're just not running max speed, but I don't think we should have outsped. Alright, so they withdraw Swampert. That's fine, I guess. I guess technically if you're still trying to win, that would be the play, but they really can't. And now they see the max overgrowth, and they're probably going to quit. I don't know what else you can do here. Even by some miracle that they took out Nihilego, they'd still have to deal with Glastrier, and yeah, I just don't think they can, especially being burned. Our opponent will probably quit here. I could see it, but yeah, pretty decent battle on our part. Like I said, I think the team that we brought stacked up really well against them. I was a little nervous about a Snorlax lead, but it didn't seem to matter. And that will be the game. So good job Nihilego there. We had a good switch with Quagsire to kind of set the tone. And we pick up a third win. Alright guys, well, there were the battles. Let me know what you think. This was a rental team provided by Robert, and it was very fun to use. Thank you, Robert, for the rental team. Quagsire is probably my favorite on that team. I think he played really well. We did have a little bit of a problem with the Blissey. It is a little special attacking favored, which Blissey is obviously eats that up, but overall, a very good team. That last battle there, I think we just brought pretty much everything that our opponent couldn't handle, and Nihilego really swept there. Very good for the team. I think we're a match or two away from Master Ball tier, so hopefully in the next video there we can get there. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this team. It was pretty fun. I don't have any of the EVs or anything like that, but maybe that can be provided for us. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot. We hit 340, almost 350 subs. So that's exciting. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate all the subs and all the content and all the comments. You guys have been great. Don't forget about that question of the day. Your favorite 1 through 151 Pokemon. What is your favorite first-gen Pokemon? Like I said, mine's Alakazam and Aerodactyl. Those two are pretty awesome. And Psychic type was obviously broken Gen 1. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. And that's all I got today. We'll catch you in the next video.